Hello, my friends. How's it going? Katie Rubin here, your friendly neighborhood modern mystic, energy healer, divine light channel. How the hell are ya? I hope you're doing great. It's Monday. Nope, it's Friday. Yep, it's Friday. I see. This is how oriented in this reality I am. Not very. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. Fun stuff is happening. The weekend is upon us. If you're in Northern Florida, come see some improv comedy tonight at First Coast Comedy. We're going to do funny shit all over you. It's going to be great. 7:30 and 10 p.m. All right, I have your 3-card spread here for the end of this week. This is interesting because if you recall, at the beginning of the week and last week and the beginning of last week, we were having a lot of specific kind of Mercury retrograde vibes where we're being encouraged to really look deeply at some stuff. Things have shifted slightly. As many of you may know, we're in the midst of this Mercury retrograde now, which will go on for a little while. So things are a little kooky, things are a little backwards with communication and machines and timing and scheduling and a lot of stuff. So it's sort of like you want to really move slowly. You want to move conscientiously. People say, watch out, be afraid, be careful. It's more like be aware, just move slowly, breathe, be present, connect, rather than don't breathe, tighten up, move fast. That's going to get you in some trouble during a Mercury retrograde. But if you can really slow down and be present and experience everything around you, you have a little bit of an easier time. So in the recent past, I've pulled your 3-card spread. I've opened the Akashic records of this group of people who will watch this, whoever that may be. We have the unexpected visitors card in the recent past, which is interesting. Present moment, storm fields, also interesting. I also watched a documentary about tornadoes last night, so it's thematic in my universe. And the outcome is the sacred pool. I do think consciousness had me watching tornado stuff in prep for this metaphor. So let's see what happens. So unexpected visitors in the recent past. I always love this card. It's always a little exciting. Who's coming to visit that I didn't expect? If you expect the unexpected, says Colette Baron-Reid's deck, you'll be prepared for miracles. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit. Who knows what you can't comprehend for now? Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There is a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Jenny Brannigan. What's up, you guys? From the Southern Hemisphere. It's interesting because if you come at this from a human design perspective, the language we might use would be something like, no one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except consciousness or the conscious unfolding of the universe over which you have no control. In spirituality language, we say, no one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. So however you like to frame this for yourself, the fact is, have you noticed we're not always in control of reality, and yet synchronicity seems to occur? Magic and miracles are constantly unfolding in front of us if you're paying attention, if you're awake, if you've tapped in at all in any way. It's very interesting. So depending on how you frame it, spirit, oneness, love, light, or the universal interconnectivity of consciousness itself. It doesn't matter the words you use. Okay. So we've had some kind of unexpected visitors, twists and turns, detours on the path. Present moment, storm fields card. This card is always a little ominous to me, but also a little exciting. So let's hear what she has to say about this. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be assured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside of you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. Interesting. So the unexpected visitors who showed up in the recent past have something to do with the stirring up of the opposing forces in your internal or relational landscape. Don't be afraid. Sometimes storms help new ground grow. We need storms. They make stuff happen. And the outcome, or what's coming right around the corner for us, is the sacred pool. Let's look more closely at it. Delightful. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? This card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. Reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. A detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Hey, Tana, good to see you, my love. Your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. The sacred pool card is so sweet. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. I like too that this card talks about taking a rigorous inventory or looking at ourselves closely and doing a, how does she say, a detached self-evaluation. Let's see what the words are. A detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. But she's saying that as we do this detached, rigorous self-examination, she's asking us to look at, can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to act in good conscience, then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, you're beautiful and loved. In other words, sometimes when you do a rigorous self-examination, all you see is the shit. But other times when you do a rigorous self-examination, you have the opportunity, if we so choose, to frame it like, well, what's working? What am I doing well? And also, I love this idea that when you understand yourself as the embodiment of consciousness or spirit, you could say, it becomes easier to act in good conscience. I personally believe that healing, when those of us who are on some kind of healing path, or anybody who does any kind of therapy or healing, whatever, whether you consider yourself on a path or not, healing has to do with it's like as we become softer internally, as we heal, we become softer internally. The edges soften. And as we become softer internally, we have more internal peace. And as you have more internal peace, you become less willing to do things that disrupt that peace. You don't want to wreak havoc in other people's lives or create chaos for other people because it makes you feel bad the further along the path you get. There's a saying in many systems that says the road gets narrower, meaning the farther you travel down the conscious path where you start to give a shit about yourself and others, how you feel and how it feels to be you in relationship with other people, the road gets narrower about what you're willing to tolerate and handle and who you're willing to hang out with and who you're not. So that does happen along the journey. And what a gift. What a gift. As you do that self-examination, can you see like, wow, look at the miracle that my life has become. I've been doing a lot of this lately, looking at the gratitude of like, what do I have? I have such a mind that is built for like, what's possible now? What's next? What are we doing now? And that's a gift. And I use it all the time to build new stuff. But it can get a little like, you're missing the moment if you're constantly building a new thing. So what am I grateful for today? You know, and yesterday I was walking from the garage into my apartment here and I was like really sitting with the gratitude of all the people currently in my life, all the people I get to work with, all the people I get to do shows for, all my friends I get to do shows with, Just like everything difficult that's ever happened, the beauty of this place, the beauty of having a garage, having a roof over my head. My dog is okay. We went to the vet again recently. She's okay. That's a thing of beauty. There's a dog park there. The sky is blue. There's trees out. There's freaking a fountain right outside my window. There's a lot of things to be grateful for. The water in the pipes, like, I'm not in the part of the world where I have to struggle for water. The privilege I was raised with, like, there's so much to be grateful for. Sometimes, though, it's incredible to me what the mind will do to separate us from the notion that there's anything to be grateful for. I mean, you ever get like that? You're just walking through your blessed fucking ass life going like, nothing's good and I don't have what I want. Everything's terrible. So a rigorous self-examination can also reveal to us, like, what's right in front of us? What's going on that's working? So this is a really interesting 3-card spread because I'll frame it to you this way. In the recent past, some kind of unexpected visitor, detour, paradigm shift is leading to some storm fields in the moment, which are not necessarily destructive. Sometimes it's good to shake it up, let things get crazy for a second. Fires and storms help the ground rebuild. They move nature forward in its unfolding path towards oneness. And the outcome card is a reminder to remember, like, to look at yourself, do a little rigorous self-examination, understand that you're spirit in form. You are the embodiment of conscious awareness. What are you going to do with that? So it's kind of like how I hear this 3-card spread is like, some sassy shit's been coming. Shit's getting kicked up. Enjoy it, because you know what, bitch? You're a badass. That's how I hear it. All right, what do I have to offer you guys? We have so many things are starting up again. Star Beings class, my mid-level to advanced energy healing class, starts again next week, January. That's not true. The week after next. So 2 weeks from now, Star Being starts. Thursdays, 10 a.m. California. Nope. East Coast time, 7 a.m. California time. What? This means those of you in Europe can join that class super easily. So let me know if you're interested in that. My reduced price healing sessions, packages. If you want to do a bunch of work fast, get in on some energy healing work with this bitch. And we'll do some EFT and we'll do some really fast, deep energy healing work together. But the reduced price session packages thing ends on the last day of December. So go ahead and book that for yourself before the end of December if you want to save a bunch of money on some private sessions. I'm trying to find the date right now. I'm so bad at time that I can't find the date and I don't know what day it is. Today is the 30th, the 29th. That sounds like a thing. I think it's the 30th today. So you have today and tomorrow to book your private session or package at a reduced price. And then they go right back up to their normal price, January 1. If you're in Northern Florida, come see First Coast Comedy. Come see us do some improv comedy tonight. I'll be on both shows, 7:30 and 10. Also tomorrow night, 7:30 and 10. And Star Beings, my OMA Pittsburgh class. Very big class, less personal attention, lots of deep energy healing, profound teachings. It's a big class. It's a powerful class. A lot of people. Hop on into that guy. We start January 11th. That's Wednesdays. If you're looking for some excellent theater in the Northern Florida area, come see Mary Poppins through greenlighttheaterco.com, greenlighttheaterco.com. I'll be playing Miss Andrew. Delightful role, very irreverent. I highly recommend myself. You see what I did? What else do I have going on? omapittsburgh.org. That's where you register for my affordable energy healing class. Star Beings class, we start again not next week, but the following week. Thursdays. Yep. And I'm trying to make sure I'm saying all this correctly. Writing class, my writing in alignment class. If you're looking to finish your essays, write your sketch comedy, write your anything you're writing, really. I'm a writing facilitator, and we meet on Thursday evenings starting the 19th of January, 2 weeks from now as well. And, how could I forget? Stand-up comedy writing class begins here through First Coast Comedy. So I have a stand-up comedy writing class that starts January 22nd. That's going to be Sunday afternoons, 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can take that class from anywhere in the world. We will have a Zoom component, and there will be live people in the room. So go to firstcoastcomedy.com for information about that. If you've ever wanted to learn what is joke writing structure, how do I write jokes? How does that work? I love my panoply of offerings. They're so random. These are the skills I've built. These are the things I'm a natural at. So I'm happy to offer my wisdom and insights to you, my friends. I hope you're doing great, and we'll see you soon. Take good care. KatieRubin.com. Love you.